It's time we show some love to one of the most underrated Evos in Clash Royale, the Battle Ram. One of Clash Royale's oldest and most prestigious decks is officially back, and in large part this is due to the Evo Ghost getting added to the game, but also something we definitely got to give some flowers is the Evo Battle Ram. This thing is able to mount massive comebacks, help you mount massive comebacks, get crazy connections, and ultimately just be a really big part of winning, a much bigger part than the Evo P.E.K.K.A, which is why people are using the Battle Ram instead of the P.E.K.K.A. Here we've got what looks to be some sort of funky miner deck. I'm not exactly sure what he's playing, but I will take this opportunity to get a nice little Magic Archer lock, and he probably does something about that, like a NATO maybe, or ooh, that's a tad bit aggressive. I'll just get a bandit here going though. That's all good. And so yeah, it's looking like a little bit of a funky deck. Not exactly sure what he's playing here, but it looks like some sort of miner control with delivery and Tesla. It's gonna be a little bit difficult to get damage, but I mean we can always orchestrate like using things to get the Tesla out. Just P.E.K.K.A Bridge Spam is always a deck where you're examining your opponents. You're just like, hey, what does he have for this? And you're playing each of your cards with purpose. That's what separates good P.E.K.K.A Bridge Spam players from people who don't really know what they're doing. And that's like having the right plays at the right time. So we'll just let that go. I'll go P.E.K.K.A in the back, to be honest. P.E.K.K.A is really nice to like start applying some pressure with, because oftentimes, especially against minor decks like this, okay, he does have the rocket there. It's going to get really good value, but they don't have like things to pressure me going P.E.K.K.A with. So probably not going to keep going P.E.K.K.A in the back into a rocket. But still, I mean, you usually can't punish me. If I can't punish, like if I can't be punished for going with a, he's also going to be really careful. He doesn't give me Magic Archer lineups. If we can't be punished for going with the P.E.K.K.A the back, you best know I'm going that P.E.K.K.A the back, sweetie. All right, Battle Ram's going to come in here, and I'm going to ooh, use his Ice Spirit. I was going to pre-fireball that. Let's go E-Wiz to stun this real quick. Oh, okay, that didn't really end up working. Usually every time somebody stuns one of my my Valkyries, I'm able to, like, or it stops swinging, like it just starts walking instead. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get that interaction down there. But yeah, I think we need to apply like some pressure with the P.E.K.K.A itself. He messes up that Battle Ram there. It's going to cost, or that Tesla, which is going to cost him kind of what I was talking about earlier. He's not going to be able to commit fully to like just his regular defenses because he's always got to worry about something. I think this is a good opportunity to go P.E.K.K.A because we can apply opposite lane pressure, get our first Royal Ghost Evo of the day down. And then I think if I just fireball this, we should be able to kill that. And then once this pops up, get a quick little zap on it. And we should be able to... Ooh, I wonder if we get a... Probably don't get a Magic Archer lineup here, unfortunately. But he should go Stealth. Oh, both towers are shooting at him, unfortunately. Yeah, we've got a little tiny bit of a lead here. Okay, he goes in with that. I think this is a good opportunity to go P.E.K.K.A the back then. We go P.E.K.K.A the back. I need to get another Ghost down, though, for sure. The Ghost is going to be something that's going to go crazy. And I promise you, this game, we're going to have a really cold zap on one of these skeleton pairs. That is just going to go absolutely hard, bro. Okay, I'm going to take this opportunity for our regularly scheduled Magic Archer lineup, in which we get 3 shots today. Beautiful. Okay, I assume we see Valkyrie soon. No, we do not. Interesting. I'll take my zap here, though, so maybe we can get a shot in on that. Okay, nice. I have outcycled his... I've outcycled. Delivery comes down, but not before the bandit dashes, which is really nice. And she is tanking for that Battle Ram, but unfortunately, he does have the delivery ready. I was hoping our bandit would get a little bit of a nicer dash off there, but that's okay. Let's go with the Electro Wizard here. Royal Ghost. Oh, that's not gonna kill it, bro. Oh. Okay, we're down a lot of damage, unfortunately, but I think we can make it work. You just gotta trust. Bro. Okay, we're gonna get a second P.E.K.K.A down. We got a P.E.K.K.A in both lanes. Okay, he was gonna come in here. The Tesla does miss the stun on that, which is beautiful. We're gonna go Ghost here. I don't know what the hell you're trying to do with that miner, my boy. Yo, that's a clip. Oh, that's going to the out of context channel on the Discord server. You can see the chaos is starting to just mount up, especially since we're gonna get another Evo Ghost shot here. We're gonna get this going. We can get a bandit as well. And I told you I was gonna hit that zap, which is unfortunately not going to come in right there. But as long as we can get that zap down and get the bandit dash, we should be good. That was an insane First game, baby. The Battle Ram is also insanely good and will literally mount massive comebacks against a ton of decks in the game, and this has been proven. It's even being run over the P.E.K.K.A. Evo, which is kind of something you'd think most people would run, right? P.E.K.K.A. Looks like recruits coming in here, and that's going to be a fun little treat for us. We've got Magic Archer, which is probably going to get fireballed instantly. We've got Ghost, but other than that, not the greatest recruits answers in the world. I would like, if possible, to take this fireball after we get the shields off, so we're able to kill all of the recruits there. Then we're going to go Bandit as, oh, I probably should have waited a second so we could get the tower to actually target that, but that's okay. Just a slight blunder, and we'll be able to deal with that properly next time. Take a couple of flying machine hits. But yeah, I mean, Royal Ghost, Battle Ram, both exceptionally good Evos, and I think we're going to be able to show off both of them here. Battle Ram by itself, kind of a weak Evo, just because of the fact that, like, if it's not being tanked for, it doesn't have the most health in the world, so it does usually just die pretty easily. But if it is being tanked for, you have an insanely hard card to stop, because it's not taking damage, it's going ahead and knocking things back as well. And I will actually use a defensive Battle Ram here, which is a little weird, but it's going to help me get to my Evo, and at the same time distract that Golden Knights. I was kind of expecting a dash there. He doesn't go in with that dash, but that's fine. Also forces out a Barb Barrel. So yeah, let's go P.E.K.K.A. the back here. Now, this is good in multiple ways, because it's going to tank for my cards, like an E-Wiz, like a Magic Archer, so they're able to get more value, and at the same time, maybe force out his Goblin Cage Evo, which is the only thing that's, yes, beautiful, really going to worry me about trying to get through with my Battle Ram. So that one Zappy does turn around, kind of interesting there. Okay, I was afraid that was on the Magic Archer, but it wasn't. Okay, and so now if I go ahead and use this Battle Ram with no Zappies in hand, the Ewiz should stun that cage as well, so the P.E.K.K.A. doesn't really get pulled in too much. You're going to start to see just how good this Battle Ram Evo is, and even though that comes in there, we zapped tactically to get that off of the P.E.K.K.A. for a second, because usually I'll try and keep, you know, I'll try and keep myself from not zapping the tower so it doesn't retarget, but I wanted to keep my P.E.K.K.A. alive and apply a little bit of extra pressure there, and that's exactly what we're able to do. Probably if I had Fireball in cycle, that would have been the entire tower down just to the Battle Ram, but unfortunately, oh, can we get that down in time so it does distract? Okay, this is not an Evo Royal Ghost that you should buy with Code Vader propaganda video, I promise. We're testing out the Battle Ram here, but it's going to force out a bad Bar Barrel from him. Insane damage on that lane too, and we're still going to be able to take this cage out pretty easily. Go with the Magic Archer to get that piercing we need to finish off the game. Really? You're really going to do me like that? Are you serious? Okay, fine, fine. Fine then. Fine. Be like that, bro. Be like that. Like, oh my god. I thought we were going to be able to finish off the game right there, but unfortunately that is not the case. Royal Ghost should help me finish this off though, and then while it's a little bit sketchy, all we need to do is get back to one more Fireball Zap, and we should be able to seal it here. And yeah, a little bit sketchy defense there, but we got the win. All right, we've got Lava Hound in here, and this is a very, very interesting matchup against a pretty solid Lava player, so it's going to be interesting to see how this goes. Not typically Lava the back first place stuff that people do. It's kind of stupid, but, and it never works when I do it, by the way. It only works when my opponents do it, but yeah, we want to be applying pressure and always keeping an eye on his elixir. That's kind of the biggest thing for me is elixir tracking. His cycle tracking is, like, it's decently important, but given they only have, like, 2 ground cards, you don't need to cycle track insanely hard. You just need to know, okay, this is in hand when, and so we'll be able to go Battle Ram here, and so he has 1 ground card left. It could be Valk, it could be Barbs. We'll have to go ahead and see, and once he uses that, we're going to have an open time on the other lane, because now he doesn't have any ground units for it. So now what we could do is probably I think E-Wiz and Bandit here. It's going to be a little bit chopped, but I think we go E-Wiz and then we Bandit up top. I do want to dash on this if possible, so we can get a little bit of extra damage. Beautiful. And then I think, just save up to Fireball this instead of going in with something like a Magic Archer, because I don't think it'd be worth it. So I'm going to zap here so we do kill this a little bit faster. Then we're able to Fireball here, and so he is going to get, I think, just those 2 balloon... Okay. He's going to get 3 balloon hits. I wouldn't get 3 balloon hits, but that's okay because both of his towers are decently low. So next time he goes Lava, he is going to have a little bit of a difficult time going up against us. I don't think Magic Archer is the play. Honestly, we're going to use that to kill it. He's going to go with his... he's going to have to Valk, I think, on the Battle Ram next. So that's not a bad spot to be in at all. Now, given he also doesn't have anything for the P.E.K.K.A., we could P.E.K.K.A. the bridge, which might be a play there. So we'll see. Now that he doesn't have anything, he's going to have to play something over there. We have P.E.K.K.A. the bridge as well. So that's good. He's going to give me a couple of Barb hits, I'd assume, as well. Not too shabby, not too shabby. I wonder if keeping this tower alive is something that's beneficial to me at all. I'll go Bandit here instead of going P.E.K.K.A, honestly, because he does still have that Valk in hand. So now we're going to be able to go P.E.K.K.A afterwards. Go P.E.K.K.A here. I didn't want to put that in the radius of that, though, but unfortunately, it kind of happens. We'll just line up this Marcher here. Okay, he's back to his Tombstone. That's fine, though, because we get a big Marcher lock. Nice. He misses his Fireball. Oh, that's not good looks for the paying. That Omar pays his opponent's allegations, but, you know, that is what it is. We'll go Ewiz directly on top of this. He's going to have to come up with something brilliant to defend that. What am I talking about? No, he isn't. We're just going to run right through that Valkyrie, though. Hopefully. Okay, we did the exact opposite of that. Nice Fireball. Nice Fireball timing. That was beautiful. Work of art. We're going to go Bandit here as well. And then I think a Magic Archer coming in late to deal with the rest of this Swarm should just be the play. And he's going to have to Fireball to take that tower. So, a little bit of a chops little play here because I don't have the ability to, like, punish him. He's not down too much elixir. So, we're going to have to go in with this. I think if I just get a nice zap here, we should be able to get the... Oh, he goes in with the Evo zap as well. That's good, though, because that Magic Archer is lined up. And then we should go Bandit here so we can keep it alive for just a little bit longer. Maybe that wouldn't have kept it alive, but honestly, it doesn't hurt to just try because, I mean, it forced out a Tombstone anyways. So now if we go with the... let's say we go, like, P.E.K.K.A. And then we just go in with the Battle Ram here. He's going to have to come up with something ingenious to stop this, I think. And so we can just go in with the quick Fireball here, and we should be able to kill that Valk as well. And then in the meantime, we can go Bandit here. He's got to respond with the Tombstone, or else he's going to lose. Yeah, unfortunately, not able to come up with the right plays there. Good game. Now, okay, I was going to say Battle Ram, the bridge first play is not the worst first play of all time. It's up there, though. We'll get a Bandit to cancel out the dash on this DP, and then... I think this should win the fight, but I'll just zap it in case I need to because he does have the rage and I do need to cycle, so why not? He's also going to need to respond to this, which he does. Okay, I'll go E-Wizard here. I'll try and get this stun off, and then I think I'd like the Battle... We're all going to ignore that, and we're going to pretend like the Battle Ram did its job, okay? He's going to give up a connection there, but since the E-Wiz is currently out for me, this is going to be a very, very frisky, is a good word for it, defense. Do get a lot of damage, are probably going to have to just get a P.E.K.K.A down on top of this. He's going to Giant, I assume, yep. I'm going to have to get a P.E.K.K.A right on top of this Sparky before my Magic Archer. Oh my god. This is not good. No, 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 no. I didn't know he had a minion horde. I wasn't prepared for the minion horde, bro. Okay, well, you know, down 1700, we can make something happen, especially if I focus on getting his mini P.E.K.K.A out, then he probably also has something like a Skarmy for the ground, and we would push back, and like a Dark Prince. I'm not worried about a Dark Prince as far as Battle Ram goes, so we're going to get a Battle Ram in here. I'm going to assume he uses Dark Prince. He could use mini P.E.K.K.A, either or he could just tank the whole tower. I did not expect him to tank the whole tower. I wonder if he did that just because I used both cards there? That's a kind of a question I'd want to know. I wonder if he decided to tank that because I used so much elixir. Intriguing. Okay, well, I think I'll just go ahead and use a Magic Archer like this. I can always try and cycle back, but at the same time, I mean, I might just drop an Ewiz Sacrificial Lamb on top of this just to get the stun off. And then we'll go Fireball here. And, I mean, that should deal with the majority of this. I don't expect to keep the tower alive, of course. But, I mean, we're going to get a little bit of a counter push. And now I don't get 3 crown by this push. So I guess it's not the end of the world. He's going to go with another one of those. So I'll go Ghost up here. Magic Archer is probably going to get distracted before he goes with the Minion Horde or something like that. He has a Wizard. You have a Wizard? Ooh, that's not fun. That is not fun at all. Okay, well, I mean... I'm gonna have to Bandit. I have to do something about this damn Sparky, bro. I can't just let it go. I wish I could. Okay. Ewiz is gonna come in here. I wonder if I can get a P.E.K.K.A down last second. It's gonna retarget everything here. And then we can just get Royal Ghost to DPS down this. Oh, the Dark Prince is just gonna go on a world tour and come back over here. Don't mind if I do. So now you have to deal with all of that. Have fun dealing with the Battle Ram Evo as well. So yeah, we're just going to Fireball immediately here. And although the minions get a little bit of damage, we're going to be able to get the Royal Ghosts to get massive DPS on that. We've got 2 Guardians as well. So yeah, unfortunately, I thought that was going to go a bit better. I could have been more patient with the Battle Ram Evo, I think, though. And that would have saved me a lot of stress. I should have probably been a little bit more patient with that there. He's going to start going in this lane, which I guess I understand because Sparky's going to clog up the defense as well. I'll go Battle Ram here. I don't have anything for the Wizard, unfortunately, though. So we're going to have to let that go. I think I'm going to have to bandit as well, because he might just... It's a lot of... He's giving me a lot of damage. Wait, can I gamble here? Wait. Did I just screw it up because I don't have enough elixir to zap? No, I don't. Okay. Yes! Beautiful!